What's going on, gun family? Urban Gun Reviews, and today we're going to be rating my subscribers' guns. So I appreciate everybody who participated by sending in their guns, and if you want to be have me rate your guns on the episode of Rate My Subscribers' Guns, then all you got to do is send your guns with all the information, caliber, make and model to urbangunreviews@gmail.com, and it's that simple. All right. So we're going to jump right into this, all right? The first gun that we're going to look at and I'm going to rate, and the way I'm going to rate them is 1 through 10, 1 being just booty, 10 being, a fire piece, you know what I mean, a solid gun, all right? So that's how we're going to do it, and I'm going to rate each gun individually, and then I'll rate your whole, everything that you sent me as a whole, you know what I mean? I'll rate all that all together, all right? So, first gun we got is my man Warren, and he sent in a, APF 308. Now, it looks like, a 5.56 or something like that, AR 15, and look pretty decent, you know what I mean? It look like it bang. I never really heard of APF. I don't know if it's a build, if he built it himself, but Warren, it's a solid gun. All right, nice rifle. Gotta have a rifle in the collection. So anybody who thinking about starting a gun collection or getting you some guns, you got to get the rifle, man. Get the rifle. All right, and AR-15 5.56 223 is the right way to go. I ain't mad at you, but this is a 308. And like I said, it looked good. It looked good. So 1 to 10, 1 being booty, and 10 being a solid piece. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. You know what I mean? I think this is a nice gun, and it looked good. I like the with the forward grip on the front. It's just, it look like it's like just a basic, it ain't got no, attachments and all that, but it look good, you know what I mean? And you don't really need all that stuff if you practice with your gun. This is a good one, Warren. Salute to you, bro. Good luck for sending me your gun to rate. We're gonna move on to the next one though, and this one was sent in by my man Matthew Porter. So Matthew Porter, salute you, fam, for sending me your guns to rate. And the first one we got on the block is the Canik TP9SF Elite Combat, and it says SAI. I don't know what that means, but it says SAI Vortex Viper red dot, and it's a 9mm. I'm a fan of the Canik. I got the TP9 SFX, and I think that's just a crazy gun. I really like that, and I kind of was looking at this before, but it was a little too small. I like something a little bigger, and this was a little too small, but this is a nice looking gun. I like the color of it, I like the colorway and everything. So you got the Vortex Venom on there. Is it the Vortex Venom? Vortex Viper, and I looked up the Viper and the Venom because I was thinking about grabbing that one because they're not too bad in price wise. But the Canik is a solid brand, man. Like, Canik has came up. A lot of people were sleeping on Canik for a while, and like, they guns and they budget, you know what I mean? Like, they not gonna break the bank, so they good guns. So if you looking for a nice piece, you better hop on one of them Caniks, dog. You better get a Canik. But that's the first joint that we rate, and he sent in, what is this one right here? A Landor Arms BPX 902 shotgun. It got a True Glow res dot. I might have been meant to say red dot. True Glow red dot, and it's a 12 gauge. Now I just got the bullpup, the Landor Arms bullpup, the BPX 902. I got the Gen 2. I don't know what gen this is or whatever, but I just grabbed one of these myself. Nice shotties, you know what I mean? So he, put a little red dot on there. What else he got on there? Look like a light on the front. And this is nice, you know what I mean? You gotta get the shotty in the collection. You gotta get the shotty. This is a good piece. I'm feeling this one. I can say I like it personally because I got this one personally. So You know, Matthew, this one is a hit right there. I'm definitely rocking with that piece. I said one more, and the last one is a Bergara B14 HMR 6.5 Creedmoor, and it got the Leupold VX 3HD 3.5 by 10 by 40 CDS ZL. Whole bunch of letters and numbers, you know, I don't know. But that 6.5 Creedmoor is a solid rifle. I like it. I like the little like splash colorway that it got to it. You got the cheek riser on there, bolt action. This is a nice piece. It's a nice piece, you know. So Matthew, you get the solid. You get the solid. For the Canic, I'm gonna give you an 8 because I rock with Canic. The Landor bullpup, the Landor Arms bullpup, I'm gonna give you an 8 for that one too. And for the Bergara B14, I'm gonna give you a 6.5. So your whole collection, I'm gonna give your whole collection an 8 because you covered all the basics. You got a rifle, you got a shotgun, and you got a pistol. So I'm gonna give you a solid 8 for covering all the basics, and you got some really decent pieces, some nice pieces. I ain't want to say decent, they got some solid joints. So Matthew, shout out to you for sending me your joints. Move on to the next one. Alright, so this one was sent in by Christian Todd. Shout out to Christian Todd for sending in your joint. And this one is a Anderson manufacturer lower. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to read for this one. But it's a PSA 10.5 upper with a Vortex 1x4 Strike Industry no catch charging help. Strike Industries forward assist and 45 degree iron sights, chambered in 5.56 and 223. The PSA 7.5 upper has a Raptor extended charging handle, Troy compensator, mag pull flip up sights, chambered in 7.62 by 3.9, and the PSA 16-inch with all chrome barrel, 4-inch take suppressor compensator, which makes it an overall length of 20 inches, which is the perfect length for max velocity. I butchered that one. Max velocity out of a 5.56 Weaver 3x9 scope, and he said I'm not sure of the bipod. Whoa, but this right here it sound good. You know, I wish I would have been able to get to see it all put together at one, you know, as one piece. But I mean, what it sound like on paper, it sound like it's a nice rifle shooting that 5.56 223 caliber. So I'm gonna rate it, and what I rate this one, I'm gonna give it a 6.5, just because I can't really like vision it all together. If it was all together, I might have gave it like an 8, you know, because it sounds like it's a mean mother. But Christian Todd, good look, bro, sending me your gun to rate, and we're gonna move on to the next one, gun family. All right, so this one was sent in by Robbie Brantley. So shout out to Robbie Brantley for sending me and his joints to rate. Now this one, you know, he got the Glocks out there, he got the glizzies, so I like the glizzies. So he got the Glock 43X. Is that the pink joint? I think that's the pink joint. The Glock 43X, he said, with recover tactical rail and O-Light Valkyrie 2. Yeah, that might be that one. I can't really tell. Glock 19 Gen 5 with the Overwatch trigger, Streamlight TRL 7A light with a ZEV plus 5 extension. So that's from right to left. So the pink joint was the Glock 43X, and then the next one was the Glock 19 Gen 5 at the top. Then he got the Glock 45 MOS with the Hollow Sun 507C Chameleon barrel. That sounds pretty dope right there. That Glock 45 is nice. I see that barrel in there with them changing colors. That's mean right there. I gotta give you that one. And he got the Glock 45. You know, I rock that Glock 45. I love my Glock G45. And he got the MOS one, so he put the red dot on it. That's mean. That's mean right there, props. And then you got another Glock 43. You got 2 Glock 43s. All right, another Glock 43X MOS with the TLR6 S15 mag and a Holosun 507K. So 2 Glock 43Xs. Okay. I see how you moving right there, Glock fanboy. Well, everybody look at fanboy like it's a negative or derogatory term. If you like whatever you like what you like. So Glock fanboy, I can salute it. I respect it. Definitely feeling the Glock collection that you got. I like the pink on that Glock 43X. That pink, it just give you a little bit of accent. You know what I mean? Just to change it up. Cause that black, they just, you know, black is beautiful, you know, but then you get that little bit of pink, just that little bit of pink, and they make it look a lot better. So I actually like this whole collection as a set. The Glock 43X with the pink, I'm gonna get that one a 9 because I just like the way that pink just accents that black. It just go right with it. The Glock 19, I'm gonna give that one a 8. I just like the whole setup, you know, that Gen 5. I like them Gen 5 Glocks. I like the light you got on it too. And then you got the plus, what is it, plus 5? Got the plus 5 on it, you know what I mean? So he rocking. What are you carrying with the Glock 19 hold what, 15? So that give you what, 20 rounds? You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Then you got the Glock 45, G45 MOS. And you got the Holosun on it. And with that barrel in there, that was a chameleon barrel. That's mean. I'm gonna get that one a 10, bro. I'm gonna give it a 10 just because I'm feeling. I like the Glock 45. I'm a big fan of the G45. And then you got that barrel in there with the Holosun 507s. Oh man. So I'm gonna get that one a 10. And then we got the other Glock 43X, and I'm gonna get that one a 7 just because it's plain Jane. It just got the light with the Holosun and all that, but I'm still feeling it, and that's a solid piece. So your whole collection, bro, I'm gonna give your whole collection a 9. This whole collection is fire. I'm just gonna give it a 9. I like the whole joint, man. So I appreciate my man Robbie Brantley for sending in his firearms for me to rate, and we on to the next one. All right, so this one we got Johnny Jones. Shout out to Johnny Jones for sending me in his joints to rate. And Johnny Jones, this is a nice collection, brother. We got what we got on the left. He said a CMMG 300 Banshee. I've been wanting a 300 Banshee, man. I'm jelly right there. I'm jelly. The 300 Banshees. Whew, I don't know about getting them 300 rounds right now, but them 300 Banshees, they just look mean, yo. Look mean. It's a 300 Banshee MK57, chambered in 5.7 by 2.8. You got titanium Cerakote Bushnell TRS25 red dot with a UTG 3 times magnifier, and a CMMG micro rip brace and easy shoot green laser. Bro, that's mean. That Banshee is where that's something that I personally want. I like that joint. I like that joint right there. That's just mean. For real, for real. Like I like the colorway. I just like the 300s though, for real. Them 300 blackouts and all of that. But the 300 Banshee, this is nice. Yo, this is a solid piece, Johnny. So shout out to Johnny on that one. And the one on the right, he said it's a Springfield Armory Saint Edge PDW chambered in 5.56 by 28. Did I say 28? 5.56. It's 5.56. And it's got a 5.5 inch barrel with a Fab Defense flip up sight, Olight, Balder Pro, Holosun 510C red dot, and a Tacticon 3 times magnifier, Lancer mag, and a maximum brace. Both these joints are solid, my man. They solid. I like them both, man. They got the magnifier on there hitting off that Holosun, and he still got the irons on there. Oh man, I like it. I like both of them. For the was it the 300 Banshee, I'm gonna get that joint a 10 because I'm feeling that one. And for the Springfield joint, I'm gonna get that joint at 10, bro. So you got a 10 on both of those because these are both two joints that I would personally love to have in my collection, and I would rock these joints. I rock them every day in the backpack. Boom, throw them in there and be ready to rock. You know what I mean? solid pieces right there. Johnny Jones, your whole collection, I'm gonna give your whole collection a 10. Individually, I'm gonna give him a 10. Johnny Jones, you the man, bro. Shout out Johnny Jones for sending me your collection for me to rate. And we on to the next one. Alright, gun family, so this is the last one that I'm gonna rate. This is the last set of guns that I'm gonna rate from anybody today in this episode. And this one was sent by my man Luis Escobar. You know what I mean? We've been hitting each other up on Instagram. He sent me his joints in and was like, rate my joints for me, and tell me what you think and whatnot. So Luis, this one's for you, brother. The first joint that he got up here is the Z-Pap 92, which is Disaster for Arms, 8K pistol, chambered in 7.62 by 39. And he got that clear mag, he got that 40 on there, that 40 joint. Changed out the pistol grip and got a FDE pistol grip. He got a little sling on the back. It's a nice joint. Them AR pistols, AK pistols, them AK pistols is where they at nowadays, man. They high price and everybody want one, of course. But this is a nice piece. I like it. I like the clear mag. I really like the clear mag. I don't know if I really like the handle. I like you change the color up, but I don't know if I like that FDE handle. I might have kept it all black or did something else to it. But I definitely like the clear mag, and you got that 40 round mag on there. It might be it looked like a 40. It might be a 60, but I think it's a 40. And the next joint he got me rating is the Elizabeth AR pistol, chambered in 5.56 223. And this joint is nice. You got the little shoulder joint, it's not a brace, it's not a brace, but you got the little shoulder joint on there. You got a little 50 round mag, it looked like 50 round drum. You see the flip up sights on there. Not really too much done on it. You got the forward grip. I like it, man. That's just a solid, nice gun, little book bag gun. Throw it in your bag, go on about your day, and still rock your little sidearm. But then in the backpack, you got that destruction in that backpack. You got that pressure in the backpack for real. But I like this joint. I like it. It's a solid joint. And we're gonna go to the next one he sent me, which was polymer P80. He sent me that P80, and this P80 got the stick in it, so he got looking like a 30 round stick. Then he got another stick, and then he got the regular mag, and it looked like I got a base plate, like a +2 or 3 base plate on there. But I've been checking out them polymer, them 80% kits, and they don't really seem hard to do. I watched a few videos on how to build them and all of that, so it might be something I do in the future if I, look up some more stuff and figure out if they legit or not, or if I could really purchase one and buy one legally. And then I'm gonna run with that joint. But let's move on to the next one. And he got a Glock 43X, and what is that? Is that the polymer 80 on there? The Glock 43X, and that's the Glock 23 with the O light. All right, so the top one is the Glock 43X, and I like they got the gold mag release button on there. Feeling the 43X, it's a nice piece, I like them Glocks. And then you got the Glock 23. Looks like I don't know what gen it is, I can't really tell. But Glock 23 at 40 caliber, got the O light on there. And this is just, it's a Glock man's dream, it's a Glock man's dream. But I like them joints, Luis. And now we got all of his joints together that he sent me. Look, he got an MCK, a little Roni kit up there. Then we got the Glock 19 X in there. I see the Glock 43, the Glock 43X. Then we got a Taurus. What is that? The Taurus G2C with the red color fill and the red safety button and the red slide catch. And then we got the disaster fund there. And was that the whole kit? Is that the whole kit? Yeah, that's the whole collection. So let me rate the collection. And for the The AR pistol, I'm gonna get an AR pistol, a 7.5. I'm liking it. Stayed black with it. All good. Looks solid. For the AK pistol, I'm gonna give a 7. I'm not really feeling the color of the handle, the grip, but everything else on there is solid. Kept it plain Jane, and I like that clear mag. That clear mag looking nice. What else? For the polymer 80, I like the polymer 80s. So I'm gonna get that polymer 80 at 8.5, just because, you know, I'm interested in polymer 80s, and I think that they nice little, you know, project to do. The Glock 23, I'm gonna get a Glock 23. What I'm gonna give it? I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Let me see that Glock 43 one more time. Yeah, I mean Glock 23. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Glock 23, a 7.5. It's like a Gen 3 maybe or something like that, because it got the different texture grip. But yeah, I like that Glock 23. Glock 23 is a nice piece. I'm actually looking into getting me a Glock 23 now. I want the Gen 5 in my West Glock 23, but the prices keep jumping, and I don't know if I'm ready to you know, catch that yet. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. The Glock 43X, I'm gonna get a Glock 43X at 8.5. I like that gold, you know, just that little bit of detail, that little switch and that button just changes the whole color of it, just changes the whole look of it, and I like that joint, so I'm feeling that. And the Taurus G2C, I'm gonna give that, I'm gonna give it an 8.5, because I like the color fill job, and those little details, you know, can change the whole look of a gun, and I like that. So I'm gonna give you a whole collection, Luis. I'm gonna get a whole collection of 8.5, and I appreciate you, brother, for sending in your guns and letting me rate your collection. But that's all for episode 1 of Let Me Rate Your Guns. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want me to rate any of your guns, send them in to urbangunreviewsreloaded@gmail.com, or you can hit me on my Instagram, because I'm always on the gram. So send them in the Instagram or send them to my email, and then make sure you give me all the info, so I ain't got to be guessing or nothing like that. And you can end up having your guns be rated by me on one of my videos. But shout out to all my subscribers, shout out to everybody who, you know what I mean, sent something in. Shout out to everybody who watch the videos and frequent the channel. We on the road to 10,000 gun family. We almost there. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep liking them videos, commenting on them videos, and, you know what I mean, pushing your boy to get them numbers. All right, let's run it up, run it up. All right. But it's Urban Gun Reviews. If you like this video or you just appreciate my content, then let me know by clicking the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that by clicking on the AR-15 in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you're not following me on all my social media sites, all that information is available in the description. And as always, gun family, stay blessed, stay strapped.